YouTubers? Are we live?
We are live.
Yahoo!
Says we're live.
Okay.
Says we are live. Doesn't show that we're live. There we are. Now it shows we're live. Woohoo!
Come on around, Red Truck.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, look, Dana's live. I just got the message.
Look, Dana just went live.
Woohoo! Live and driving.
Benji.
Driving live.
Benji just went live.
Benji's live. Live with Benji.
Benji's going to have to learn how to. There's Linda. So anything. Dooley would sit up and look at the camera like, welcome to my channel. My mama and I drive truck, and this is my squeaky donut. Squeak, squeak, squeak. He had camera presence.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Amy. Figure out what I'm doing here.
Hi, Amy.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. Oh, how's everybody?
I see red and blue lights.
Uh-oh. What did you do? What
did you do? Don't make eye contact with him. And don't make any sudden moves.
Yeah.
He had somebody pulled over.
Put the stripper pole away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean up that cup holder, please.
There.
Okay.
Put the little reminder up that you will only see comments from the person that you signed in on. Amy, 104 in Sacramento.
Yeah, my friend Kenny, he's saying, yeah, it's going to be blistering hot because he's there until Friday before he gets back out on the road. And plus, the wind is blowing down there, so they've already got 2 big fires going on down there.
Right. We've got a fire.
Yeah.
We've got a fire in the state here. We've got a fire here already. It's a little early for fire season here.
It's not too early in California. They are full on fire season.
Yeah.
Down by Tracy.
How hot is it?
So Nisi and I had a really good video chat last night over on Discord, and we were going over some of the things about the gumball Afghan. That was really nice. That was a nice little visit. And I worked on that a little bit this morning with Robbin. She was searching for her project. Did you find it?
I found it.
Okay, good.
My dress. So
good deal.
Funny thing. I was at the baseball game with my grandson last night and his wife, and I was working on this, and she said, "Oh," she goes, "that's beautiful." And I told her the story, and she goes, "Yeah." She says that baby is big, and I said, "Oh, okay, that makes me feel better." So
right.
Could be that this is a normal size and my baby is bigger than normal size. And that's why this isn't fitting. Because she said our baby runs big. So, hello, Miss Karen.
Okay. We have 2 Karens.
Hello, Miss Karen.
We have Karen and we have Karen.
So, Miss Karen, because I don't have sock blockers yet, and I'm too cheap to pay $18 for a pair of them.
I just bought some.
You bought sock blockers? I don't think you did.
I did.
Why?
Because I plan on making a pair of socks for next year's sock camp.
Okay. So I
bought sock blockers.
I didn't buy. I had these little clippy things. Well, not for display. For the display, I thought I needed something nicer. But I had this little clippy thing, and I clipped it together and hung it right there where the yarn was, and it worked perfect for now until I quit cheating and get some real ones.
I bought some adjustable ones.
Well, I've seen the adjustable ones, but I've heard really bad reviews on them. So,
well, I checked the reviews, and I feel like after reading the reviews, I feel like they'll work. We'll find out. So,
perfect.
Yeah.
For display, I thought I wanted something prettier, and I like the pretty wooden ones where they have the designs.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the little metal ones that look like a pair of socks would work just fine.
Yeah. Well, and aren't those the ones? Hi, Paula. Aren't those the ones that the crazy sock lady always shows? They're like wooden. They're like wire ones.
Yep. Well, and that was one of the complaints, Karen, was they needed to be sanded, which I can give that assignment to Mister, and he'll be happy.
Okay, good tip. Good tip. Mine, I don't know that mine are wood. I think mine are plastic.
I like the plastic ones. Hello, Miss Darla.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Darla.
Hi, Dana.
We're discussing sock blockers.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I want to join the summer sock camp next year, and it's going to take me a year, probably, to get used to crocheting socks.
Oh, yeah.
For a second, I thought I would actually get a pair done this year. I've come to my senses.
I think I crocheted one pair of socks in my life.
Have you?
Did you like them?
Yeah, I did actually, and I sold them.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I made a pair of socks, and then I had leftover yarn, so I just whipped up a little teddy bear and sold it together.
Oh, cute.
Oh, there you go. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I did get that sock pattern that came last month with that beautiful, beautiful yarn from Jimmy Beans.
Oh.
And I have not looked at the pattern, but it doesn't look, I mean, the sock themselves don't look too daunting. And then Miss Amber has a pair that she makes all the time. She loves. And I keep thinking, when she pops in here, she's at the dentist, but when she gets done at the dentist, she's going to come in. And we'll have to ask her how long it takes. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's still time.
And Robbin and I were just talking about sock yarn that I'm going to buy for a blanket that I am not going to make this year. That I might make next year or the year after. But now I'm looking at sock yarn for that.
To make a blanket?
She's going to make a blanket out of sock yarn.
Won't that take 5 years?
At least. Oh, yeah. And it's going to be a queen size.
Oh.
And it's going to be made out of like 2-inch hexagons. Do you know what a flower garden is? The grandmother's flower garden quilt?
No.
Oh, it's my favorite quilt pattern, and it's made out of 2-inch hexagons.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Mine might be 2.5. But I don't know that I want to go up to 3 inches on it. I want it to look like a quilt, a grandmother's flower garden quilt.
Okay.
So, yeah. It'll be a big project, and it'll take a long time. But
Karen says you're a crazy woman.
Yes.
I am. I love those projects.
Yeah.
Well, and it's kind of nice if you've got something like that you can work on for a couple of minutes and get, 2 or 3 of them done and set it aside when you've got a few minutes.
1/4 mile, turn left on Oregon 34.
And you don't have to look at a pattern and you can just go.
Yeah.
That's always nice to have that kind of a project on hand.
Mm-hmm.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Okay. Got to make a delivery, and then I'm going to go home for a few days.
Mm.
So I'll be muted.
Muted. And then
I'm stuffed.
I've been eating radishes this morning. Hello, Miss Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Hey, Sue, Karen, Paula. There's a lot of people in here.
I know.
Yeah.
Linda. Who'd I miss? KB Fibers.
Yeah, Miss Karen's here. Both
We have
Karens.
two Karens.
Karen and Karen.
Karen.
Karen and Karen.
Oh,
Darla, did you get yours hooked up?
on my channel?
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah.
I don't see a connection.
I haven't even tried because it hasn't worked for so long. I'll try now.
Give it a go. I tried the other day, but I couldn't do it because I didn't know my password.
Oh, nope. The title's required, and I click on it, it goes red. And,
All the best. Oh, and there's Miss Sherry.
99E toward Albany.
Hi, Sherry.
I ordered some charms to make earrings with, and it says, I am the manager, Karen.
Oh, I bet they love that. I bet both Karens just love that reference.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they're sick of that.
Yep.
knocked myself out.
Well, it seems to do that. It kicks you out when you're trying to set that thing up. I did
Yeah.
that
Hi,
as well.
Sherry.
Mm.
Yeah. But you know what I thought of doing is uninstalling Facebook, uninstalling YouTube, and then reinstalling them and see if that works.
Yeah, see if that helps.
Yeah. And I was thinking about that a few times and I haven't done it. And then I thought about it just before this live. I'm like, oh, I should have done that earlier this week.
Well, and it
Yeah.
also helps, I think it helps if you do all that stuff before we go live too.
Yeah.
You do all
Yeah.
the hookups and things. And the other day when I joined Dana, it was on one of her drives. And so she was already up and going. And so I'm not like fiddling with it
Yeah. I know.
while we're live.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I couldn't have been driving because I don't use StreamYard for that. It had to have been while I was sitting.
oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
was
it-
driving.
You were driving,
I
yeah.
was driving and I couldn't fiddle with it.
Okay.
I know there was driving involved because I couldn't fiddle with
I
it.
was not driving. Whether this truck was moving or not, I don't remember. But I was not driving.
Maybe it was Puppy's turn to drive.
Yeah.
Benji or Sherry or Marion, somebody.
Somebody was driving.
Karen was driving one day. I don't know.
Sue says the Urban Dictionary says her government name is Karen in Training.
Right on.
Karen in Training. Oh Lord.
Oh,
I thought I
Feels
almost didn't
so
buy them,
like-
and I thought, somebody might like those. Somebody might think that's funny. You just never know. It's hard when I'm buying charms because you never know what somebody's going to think is cute, what somebody's going to think is ridiculous.
what
Yeah.
somebody's going to get offended by.
And I
Because
do
you never
have-
know anymore.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a lot of things that somebody will be offended by that I literally have, I don't set them out. And if somebody asks me, then I'll say, oh yeah, I've got some of those here in the back. And the other day at the shop, somebody came in with some really cute earrings on. And I says, oh, I have some earrings you might like. And she goes, oh, I didn't see those when you were at the craft show. And I go, well, I can't take everything. So, and she liked them. So, you know, I like, you can't take
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
She's changing her name to Carolyn.
Because it also depends on the atmosphere we're at. If I'm at a school, I don't like taking the alcohol earrings.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't think it's okay.
I wouldn't call that appropriate.
Yeah, but if somebody asks for them, oh yeah, hey, I've got some here in the back. I didn't have room to put them out. So then, yeah,
Sure.
you gotta know your audience.
Yeah.
Or if I see them wearing a Budweiser T-shirt, I'll go, oh hey, I've got something you might like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Bottles of Budweiser or cans.
Yeah. Yep. So
Or Clydesdale horses. That's what I was like.
you really get with your audience. You really do. And I have sold a lot of things because I see a T-shirt somebody is wearing, or a pair of earrings that they're wearing, or a sticker on their cup or on their backpack.
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention to that stuff, and then I'm like, oh, I've got something you might like. So, Miss Darla, what is your secret project of the week?
1 mile, turn left on Beta Drive southwest.
Well, it's a secret.
Okay.
Yeah. It's did I just screw up?
Uh-oh.
Club.
That never happens. I never do that.
Yeah, I just tore out a whole row.
I just tore out a row, and then I go and I do that stupid row again. Oh, goodness. Really?
Huh, weird. I never do that. My crochet is perfect.
You must be a terrible crocheter, Darla.
Right, yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
Heather.
Okay, so ignore the two top rows because it's wrong.
Okay,
This is going to be a mesh wearable.
Ignore the
Okay.
Oh, cute. That looks like a cute. Okay, I'm guessing that looks like a swimsuit cover-up.
Turn left at the traffic light.
That's a good idea, but no.
Okay.
But
Because
I could make it.
remember last summer I was looking for a pattern for that, and I never did get that made.
Oh, really?
Well, nope. Partially because I wanted one that was top down, and every pattern I found was bottom up. Because I only have 3 skeins of the yarn that I want to use.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got to be top down.
Yeah. Huh.
So what's your yarn?
Oh, it is Yarn Bee, Sugar Wheel Cotton.
Oh, I love that. I have some of that.
I love that.
I know everybody is surprised that I have some.
Yeah, right.
It's honey, it's homemade.
Pretty.
Purples and grays.
Oh, that's why I like it. Look at those purples.
Yeah. I might change my plans here.
Arriving at 875 Beta Drive southwest.
So do I get to have it named after me as well? Is it going to be Robbin's?
Robbin's swimsuit cover-up.
It will be if I make it.
Okay.
I have some of that yarn, so I can make it out of that.
Yeah. How much do you have? Do you know?
A few skeins.
A few?
In different colors. I have a few. I don't know how many of any one color, but there's no reason we can't color block it, right? Do the top one and then do the bottom a different. Because I want to say I've got some solid color and some that is the mixed color like you have. And I would have to go look in my drawer. I have a whole drawer of it. I'm fine.
Okay.
But typically I try to pick up no less than 3 skeins if I can.
Yeah, that's what I have. 3 of this color. Yep.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta pull out that row. Anyways.
Okay, did I screw up? Oh, Dana.
Did you?
Dang it. No, only a little. And I do that every row, so. Well, you go here with a single crochet, then you go here with a half double crochet, and the rest of it, oh, here comes Miss Amber. Then the rest of it, you do a double crochet in the back loop only. But I always go too far on the half double crochet, so I always have to tear out 3 or 4 because I'm always talking and not paying attention.
Uh-huh.
So that's not a big deal. Usually I catch myself much farther down the row than I did this time. Oh, everybody, let's listen to Miss Amber talk. Oh, you look swollen.
Okay. They did not extract the tooth today.
Good. She just got back from the dentist.
I did.
Oh, what fun.
Nice. So we are honored to have Miss Heather. Is it Heather from Strings and Threads with us? She's the one that was doing the, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm giving you credit if I'm right, even if it's not you. You did the gathering up the washcloths for the veterans last year. Is that correct? Yeah, it is a frogging day. So everybody has to pay attention to your crochet today because we're all frogging as we crochet. So I'm
Not
so
me.
excited. What was that? Oh, good. It was. I got it right. So Heather was the one that was coordinating that last Christmas Eve fall time. And I'm super excited that you joined us today.
I found some energy.
So don't forget, you guys, you're only going to see the comments from the persons. Yes, American Starfish. Yes, thank you. You're only going to see the comments from the person whose channel you joined in on. This gives us the ability to link everybody's channel, but you only see the comments from the person where you joined in on. So it allows us to have a larger community here, but that's the only downfall. So it's got, like most things in life, it has advantages and disadvantages. Miss Amber, we had a question for you.
Oh, Jesus.
What was it?
What was what?
What was it? What was it? It had something to do with
Fingering weight yarn. It was fingering weight yarn.
I love fingering weight yarn.
Yes, me too.
And the only way that I can use fingering weight yarn is if I put my little, what I call a finger bonnet on.
Mhm.
Or in the YouTube streets, you can look up tension.
Yeah,
Something.
I've made one of those before. I used to use one a lot.
Otherwise, you get the little indentation in your finger and it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, I love fingering weight yarn. Do you need me to do something in fingering weight yarn? I'm making a shirt right now in fingering weight yarn.
We had a question about something, and I said, "Oh, Amber does that all the time. We'll just ask her."
I do a raglan top-down shirt all the time. That's how I make my shirts.
Well, we'll remember when this is over. Exactly what it was.
Right. Listen, so my tooth didn't get pulled out today. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts. I got some hot coffee.
Good girl. Yeah.
And they have this thing called snack and bacon, which is a peppered maple bacon.
Oh,
Stick to your teeth. Oh, it's wonderful. Chewy and nice. Oh.
that
So if
sounds
you see
like,
me having lunch, I'm just so excited that I can.
yeah, that sounds
So
like
if you hear a
something
little
I
crunch
can
crunch
do.
here and a crunch crunch there, that's me.
Well, I got
Crunch
super
everywhere.
excited. Mister cut me up some fresh radishes. The radishes are so good. He cut me up some fresh radishes and hummus this morning, and they were called Easter egg radishes because they're all different colors. They're purple and white and red.
Oh, cool.
Really, really yummy.
You
Really
know, I
yummy.
don't like radishes, but I did grow some a couple of years ago, and I love them.
Well,
They taste
I have
different.
found, yeah, and Dana doesn't like radishes either. But
They're so good.
they're so good. I love them. But what I have found is a lot of times they're too hot for me. 'Cause,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
But what I learned was there's a certain kind of red radish that is hotter. And if they're grown and the garden doesn't get enough water, they tend to be hotter. So that's the two things I learned about radishes: hot and heat and radishes. But these are not hot at all. The red one's a little bit hot, but the purple ones and the white ones, no heat at all. So I was very, very excited. That was my treat this morning. Speaking of excited,
Hi, Steve. There's a Steve here.
that's
Where is
Mr.
he?
Steve. He's here. He was up. He might have scrolled up already. Speaking of excited. Oh, okay, Steve. I have to tell you this. So I was at a ball game last night with my grandson, older grandson, and his wife. And I was working on the dress, and I told her the story and how disgusted I was, and that I had to add 6 inches to the dress. And she goes, well, that doesn't surprise me because our baby is on the bigger side. And I'm like, oh, I wasn't aware of, I'm not around babies. And so, I should have you measure one of your babies, Amber, and tell me the difference.
Okay, my babies are small.
See? And
They're
apparently
tiny for their age. They're only like in the 30 percentile, maybe 25.
Wow. So apparently she said, yeah, this baby is in the 100th percentile. So our baby is large for her size, which kind of makes sense. It seems like the boys were big for their size too. So
Yum, Sherry.
So that makes sense. Okay, you guys. I got yarn. I got 2 ginormous boxes of yarn in the mail. And so I have spent the morning putting together.
Hey, Kai.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go.
Ooh, really?
Here we go. I'm going to make me big. I'm going to make me big.
Ah.
Here it is.
Oh.
Here is
Oh, you made the pack.
Here's the kit for the, I always want to call it bubblegum, and that's not right. What's the name of the kit, Amber?
Is it a bubble gum?
No. Somebody tell me the name of the kit. Somebody that knows the name of the kit.
Dana just said it to a bit.
I know. People say it every 10 minutes, and I still can't remember. Gumball. The gumball.
Right. Gumball.
Yeah, so here's our kit. Here's our kit for the gumball blanket. You get 8 skeins of yarn. Isn't that beautiful?
It
and
is.
This is based on the Minecraft colors. And I pulled an actual color chart, Minecraft color chart, with lots of help from Steve and other people who are Minecraft aficionados. And these were the approved colors. So you get 2 of the gray. This is the border color. And this was the approved brown. But if, like me, you don't particularly want that color, you have an option. If you prefer the purple, I'll switch out the brown for a purple. So it's your choice. And both of these colors are approved Minecraft colors. But we went round and see how pretty that looks. We went round and round. And so I just decided to go with both of them and give you the option.
Oh, cool bean.
So you get 8 skeins of this beautiful yarn. And it comes in the lovely organza bag. So then you've got something to keep your project in while you're working on it. And if you need the pattern, the official pattern, there is a free version of the pattern. And I know not everybody has access to a printer, so I'm happy to print that off for you and include it in your bag. And all of that, you're getting a discount because this is for the Mountain
States Children's Home Crochet Along.
Yeah.
There you go. And so you get all of this for $40 plus shipping.
And it is hashtag MSCHCAL.
Let's type that in here. Hashtag
MSCHCAL. CHCAL.
They give me a ton of bacon. I'm a happy camper.
Right on bacon. I'm having sausage and
So-
eggs.
They're ready to go. And if anybody in here, because I know there were some people in here that were asking me about it last week, and I'm like, it's on its way, it's on its way. Well, obviously it's here, ready to go. And so you guys know you can text me or email me, and we'll get that sent right out to you. I will very soon have it listed. I got to take pictures and stuff before I can list it on the website, but I've got a spot for it. And I will include the hashtag on the website also. And then you'll just let me know if you
I'm
want.
I'm buying a pack of the brown, and I'm going to do a giveaway on it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah. And so when you're buying this in this pack, because it's a special deal for this charity, you're getting a 20% discount. So
That's wonderful, Robin.
thank you. So I'm very
Oh, I
excited.
just did a thumbs up. I forgot. I apologize.
But yeah, I think it turned out beautiful. I think the color combo turned out really well. And I'll tell you what, there was a lot of input. There was a lot of input from Minecraft aficionados, from Minecraft players. And it ended up, and I'll tell you what, they are very particular. They have a lot of opinions about the colors.
Oh, bye, Sue.
Oh, bye-bye, Sue. Thanks for popping in.
Bye, Sue.
Yeah, I was reading some of the comments. Is it about a blanket, the fingering weight?
Yes. Okay. I want to make, you know what the grandmother's flower garden quilt pattern looks like?
I'll pull it up.
Yeah. Pull up
It's
a
very-
picture of the grandmother's flower garden quilt. I want to make all those little hexagons out of fingering weight and make a
Okay.
queen size Afghan out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. They're 2-inch hexagons.
2-inch hexagon. Well, mine's 2 inches.
Yeah.
I think mine are 2 inches. Let's see.
So
Of
this
course, mine's not a
is,
hexagon, but
There it is. That is the grandmother's flower garden right there.
that's
Oh, yeah.
gorgeous.
Very pretty.
See how big mine.
Yeah.
Mine are got to be 3 inches, maybe even 4. What was the question?
I don't know. Something Robbin wanted to ask you about fingering weight.
we can't,
Look
I
at
can't-
my fingering weight. That's what I did with my fingering weight.
I think they're gorgeous.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love it.
That looks
took a
like a
lot of work to
Tony
do.
blanket. That looks like a Tony blanket right there.
Yeah, it does.
It's actually a cardigan.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm going to make one because after I get done with the cardigan, I'm going to use the fingering weight that I have left and make a whole bunch of squares and do the it's going to be like not all different colors. I might do it. What is that called? Where it's variegated white, variegated white, variegated white. It's like a checkerboard. All the colored ones are different colors, but always a white that separates them.
Gingham. It's like gingham or buffalo check.
Maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
Gingham.
But you know,
So-
I'm probably wrong.
So I'm just gonna use up because I have a lot of fingering weight from a couple of years ago from Hobby Lobby and of course from the Knit Crate.
I remember what the question was. So how many of those little rounds do you think you would get out of a skein or a hank of fingering weight?
40, 50.
Okay.
The little rounds that I'm doing,
Yeah.
Like a 2-inch hexagon.
Yeah.
a 2-inch hexagon, a boatload.
Yeah.
I
A
mean, I can't even
boatload.
tell you, it's a boatload.
Yes. So I need to get a hank and find out how many. I think with my next order, I'll buy a hank of that and just sit there and figure out how many I get out of that many yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out too. Heather,
It's going to be all sock yarn.
So Keyword says the Battenberg blanket is white with variegated in between, but that's a very specific.
What's it called?
The Battenberg blanket. Isn't that a very
That's
specific?
what it is.
Is it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep,
a
that's
very
what it is.
specific combination and widths of your color. Your stripes have to be a certain width, and I've seen it before. It's really, really pretty.
Oh, Strings and Threads. Your first name is Heather?
Yes.
Okay. She was just saying, remember when we saw this girl who did the little ones out of thread?
Oh yeah.
I tried that, and the answer is no, never ever again. I'm not joking.
I love
Never
thread.
ever again. Finger rate is as low as I'm going to go. Although I did do string for the Christmas ornaments, I'm not going to do it for a blanket. Okay.
Yeah. Very, very, very pretty.
It wasn't my eyes that hurt. It was the monotonous of it. It was, I mean, you have to buy all kinds of different thread. It is really not fun to do.
Mhm.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. My cardigan is fun. My squares are what? Is that 4 inches?
Yeah.
So and I use the pickle jar, and I'm using all 40 of them. I think I have to add 5 more of the mini skeins, but I think the pickle jar made a 2X cardigan for me.
Perfect.
Plus, I needed 2 more skeins for the sleeves took the whole skein. Those sleeves, I swear to God.
Yeah, sleeves take a lot.
God.
Sleeves take a lot. Leather, I want to see that grandmother's flower garden out of your thread.
Yeah.
That would be
She could
fun.
she could do that. I have no doubt that Leather could do that.
I bet she can.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that would be stunning. Hello, Nancy Mack. Thank you for joining. Ooh, Nancy Mack gets a hug from Niles.
That's the absolute truth, Sherry. And she nailed it right on the head. She said Dana would finish it just to prove that she could.
Yeah. That's
We know that. Even she's laughing. She knows. She knows.
Henri, that one is. So, Darla, is that something that you would ever take up? Something like that? That kind of a project? Well, of course, we know your love of blankets.
I love a blanket too.
No.
Facetious, Amber.
No? Are you going to say no to the Fingering Lake Flower Garden?
I'm going to say no.
What?
Wow. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be alone in this project.
Yeah, that's probably what you're doing.
No, nobody loves me. I'm going to be all alone.
We're rooting for you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. You go, Dana. We'll just sit back and watch you do it.
We can't wait to see your progress.
Yeah.
Don't be calling me. Lose my number. It ain't happening.
No. Dana.
I can see Amber doing it. I really can.
Yeah, I can see Amber doing it.
Linda says she's cheering you on.
Yeah.
Pom-poms.
Boy, do I have a cheerleader section.
Pom-poms for this one.
That's too many colors and too much thinking. I just want to do random stuff. So.
Well, I've got that, and I've got the DK weight superwash merino squares.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought at first that's what you were talking about. And I'm like, wait
No.
a minute, this is different.
Yeah, this is way different. Okay, after 50 million tries, I think I'm actually getting backed into this spot.
I was going to say,
Okay.
it doesn't usually take you that long.
Well, I've only been driving for a minute in my life. Some days I can't find reverse. So, I mean, this trailer's only 53 feet long. Give me a break. Okay, I got it. What are you showing us, Amber?
The bitty yarn.
You
The
got
bitty
it.
yarn. What is the
Ready.
bitty yarn?
Super Saver Bitty yarn, Bitty stripe.
Nice.
Oh,
Called Bitty stripe,
pretty.
right? So
That is so pretty. You showed that the other day.
I ordered these bad boys, but they made a mistake and only sent me one. And I'm like, what can I do with one bitty stripe? Well, I got all these grandkids, right? And those little suckers, they like throwing stuff. So I made a bunch of balls.
Oh, nice.
So because they're bitty stripes, they're all different like colors.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And they have a lot of fun. So I'm just making little balls. So I'm going to make one whole skein of balls for them, put it in a bucket, and then have added. Also, by the way, remember we were talking about the water balloons last year?
That I made.
These will kill you.
Huh?
These will kill you. The water you cannot put water in these. They will kill you.
Oh yeah, they're too heavy.
They're way too heavy.
Mhm.
So they cannot take them outside and use them as water balloons. But
Yeah, the
but
water
I'm
balloons
gonna see how many I can get out of these.
I bet you get a lot.
Well, I'm not even half a skein done. I probably have, I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably 17 in there.
Wow.
Maybe even more.
Wow.
And then I have yarn that I don't like. Do you remember that yarn that I don't like? It's that Rockabilly Picasso, the Icky
Yes.
Ucky yarn. I mean, gorgeous for you.
Yeah, some people love it.
I don't like it. I've decided I do not like chain spun yarn or blown yarn, but I did have some, so I put it in here just to make it a little sparkly, and it's really that's cute.
Oh, that would be pretty. That's a good way to use that.
Yeah, and you can imagine I haven't done any progress on anything else because I got stuck on the little round balls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sherry went shopping and bought some Caron cinnamon swirl cakes.
Ah, I love those cakes. Those cakes are awesome.
Yep, she found a sale.
Mm.
I might have found a sale too. I don't remember what I bought, but I did. I bought something. I
love the cinnamon swirl cakes.
I don't remember what I was, but I remember I was very excited about it.
So you went to Michael's, right? Michael's has these. You know what? I'm not going there. You stop talking right now, Sherry. You hear me? Don't say nothing.
Oh,
I did.
I love those stupid things. I have 3 of them still here at the house. They're the blue ones. And then they got the new ones that have kind of like some sort of interesting striping in there. Oh my god! And then they had those peppermint, those ones that were red and blue. Oh my god! I gotta stop talking. Sherry, you gotta stop. Stop. Go. I'm not looking at you.
They only had one in the store, so she had to go online and always.
I didn't need to know that they were $5 online too. I didn't need to know that. No, I didn't.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
the striped one. Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Leather says her Michael's is 6 hours away. Mine's an hour away. Both, round trip. But I find that I'm just not in love with Michael's. Usually when I go in there, they have nothing on the shelf. And so it's pretty rare for me to buy anything at Michael's. And then when I go online, whatever they're advertising, they have one color that's actually on sale. And I find that annoying. $3. And you go in there and nope, everything is $19.
So I really like Joann's. I just don't like my Joann's. There's one person working there.
Oh.
And they don't know anything.
No. Oh, no. And we have this conversation every week. Nobody that works at Joann's knows anything about yarn or fabric.
Well, literally nothing. They could cut the fabric, though, because I've purchased fabric. They cut it well.
Cut it. They're taught how to cut.
They know.
That's the extent of their abilities.
I had somebody go, "What is this again? Where's the price tag?" I'm like, "It's your fabric." I'm like, just look at it. And I'm like, "Oh, I see it." I'm like, oh.
Yeah. And God forbid you should ask where a certain kind of fabric is at, because they don't even know what it is. I literally was asking the other customers where fabric was located.
You were? Because they know.
Yeah, because they know. They know. So,
I totally get it, Sherry. I don't go to Michael's unless I have to, and then I buy the whole store out. So yeah, it's a once or twice a year trip for me too.
Yeah. Oh, Dana's not there. I was going to tell her. Even Steve says good luck on that project.
Oh,
So
did he? I didn't
Steve,
see his.
Are you pleased with my pack? Did I do good on my Minecraft pack?
What?
Are you waiting for Steve to answer you?
Yeah. Did he leave?
What were you going to ask me?
Even Steve said good luck on your blankie.
Oh,
He's rooting for you too.
is that sarcastic? Good luck. Like, good luck.
As in, you enjoy it. I ain't touching it.
Yeah. He seems like a pretty nice fellow, so he probably said, "Good luck." I'm with Robbin. Good luck. I ain't doing that. Karen skinny cakes. I haven't purchased cakes in a long time. Robbin keeps sending me stuff, so I'm pretty good with yarn.
Yeah. No, I don't, and I don't like the Karen stuff, so
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
not a fan.
Oh,
Nope. I bought a
you're
couple. I
hurting
gave
my
them away.
heart. You're hurting my heart.
Gave them away.
I'm sorry, you didn't give them away to me.
Well, what I do is I send them over to the coast for Batman.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, good. Strings and thread, or Heather. Sorry. You know, you guys know.
Well, I mean, I do now. I won't remember tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll take me a couple of, times to remember. You never know. I knew a Heather. I like a Heather. So Heather, that name will stick out to me.
Miss Dana.
My middle name is Heather.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
Dana.
Yes,
Sherry
dear.
I like the Heather.
Sherry says, we'll be praying you have the strength and courage to complete your projects.
Please pray for me.
As you add these formidable projects to your list.
That's right. Please pray for sanity. That's what I need prayers for.
Oh my God. It's as bad as when Amber announced she was doing 47 of the Sophie's Universe.
You know what? And we were all Team Amber. We were like,
Wow.
hashtag we're Team Amber, and we were cheerleading for her.
As
Yes,
we are for
because
you. And did any
I'm
of us say,
still
oh,
committed to
Amber,
doing
I'll do
those
that too? No, we did not.
I am still committed to doing that many blankets just in mosaic, not the
Yeah, it was the mosaics. Yes.
I've changed to mosaics. Yes.
Well, we are still Team Amber.
Yeah. Heather
I
said,
get sidetracked with shirts and cardigans and little round balls and
yeah, 15 grandkids running around your feet. She's running a daycare in her house.
Sherry says we might have to send you for a psych eval before starting your project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe a little. Maybe might have a little problem there. All right.
To find out what she's got in those drinks she's passing around again.
I'm telling you, because she's been having too much of her own stuff.
Yeah. The woman who convinced us all to make 40 squares.
Hey, I have 8 of them done. Even I have 8 of them done.
It's been a long time though. Amber was not a common name, Heather, for me growing up. I didn't meet my other first Amber until I was about 20 years old. And then they were little itty bitty things like 2 and 3 or 4 years old. But it is a way
That's
common
a nice
name
truck.
now.
Was there a lot of Darlas?
No, my mom actually thought she made the name up.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we heard about the little rascals.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then there was an explosion of Darlas.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's only a few people. I think I've only met one other Darla though.
Yeah, I met when I was working in a retail store, a guy came in with a little girl, and I heard him say, "Hey, Darla, look at this." So I looked, and he was talking to his
Yeah.
daughter.
My
I
mom,
was like, wait, what?
And so I said to her, "Oh, my name's Darla too," and she wasn't even surprised. So
Oh,
maybe it was more
Fine.
common.
and she said, but I'm the only Darla that counts.
Yeah.
right. So my children, I have 4 children. So Lindsay is not as the common name. That's my eldest. But
Oh,
my other
there's
3,
a lot of
Lily,
Lindsay.
got lots of Lilies in the world. My
Never
son is Jacob.
A lot of Jacobs.
my
We've
other
got
daughter is
lots of
Emily.
Jacobs. We have lots of Jacobs in our family.
Yeah.
What was the
So
other
very
one?
common, Emily, Jakes, you know, Lily. I mean, those are super common names.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My mom thought she was naming me, a name that was pretty unique. Not today.
Not really. Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm,
Mhm.
not really.
Yeah.
At the time, that may have been, but not now.
Mhm.
Okay.
They've got 9 Lindas in her Sunday school class.
Wow.
Yeah.
Totally.
And
Yeah.
my daughter, of course, is married a Puerto Rican. So, you know, even though our family is Mexican, that she had to go a separate way, whatever. But, you know, her children's names are Hispanic. So Sofia, we got Ramon, and we got Romeo. So
Right on.
we call Sophie, Raymond, and Romeo. So she doesn't say it in the Spanish way. I say it in the Spanish way, but she doesn't say it in the Spanish way. 'Cause Romeo, it sounds so good. I just like to say it.
Mhm.
And he turned
I have-
1.
I have friends who named their baby Walter.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I love it. I love how old that name is. And I can't think of anybody else who's naming their baby Walter. I love
think
it.
These older names are quite amazing. I've met a couple of Stellas
Yeah. We
when
Oh.
they were young. I mean, I think it's amazing to have those names come back. My mother's name at one time was very popular. Her name was Gloria.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
now you hardly, but my daughter's middle name is Gloria, so I call her Gloria a lot. And I told my mom, I said, "Mom, do you want to know why I named that girl Gloria, her middle name?" I said, "So I could yell at her, Gloria." I thought it would just be fun to yell my mother's name.
Well,
Yeah.
Heather's kids are Roman and Odin.
Those are amazing. I love the name Roman.
Yeah. Harry
I had a foster daughter who was going to name her son Roman. It turned out to be a girl, so she named him different. But Roman was it's an awesome name. Odin is a perfect name.
I have a nephew named Coltrane
Yep.
and another one, Coltrane.
Oh, Coltrane. Okay.
And and his brother's name is Lincoln. I love
Lincoln
those
is
names.
a really good name.
I love both those names. I'm just like, those are my little loves. Of course, they're 10 feet tall now, and their voices are so low you can barely pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says Harry is coming back.
Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry,
Harley.
those kinds of
Always
names.
been-
Yeah.
Harley's always been kind of popular. Lincoln. I think Lincoln is getting a comeback.
I love it. I love it. I love both their names, Cole and Link.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my loves.
I tell everybody I told my son Jacob, I said, Jacob is a guy that, you know, is really appealing to women. But I said, but Jake is the dude you can borrow the truck from. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Don't pick you up at midnight in front of a bar. That's your best friend.
I've got a second cousin named Jacob. because my uncle Jake is kind of the patriarch of the family, and
Yeah.
his full name is Jacob, but he's a Jake. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
He's definitely a Jake.
purposely named. So Jacob was Jake. So I adopted all of my children. So Jacob had his name before he came to me. But
Okay.
he was very young, and I said, and we talked about his name, Jake and Jacob. He was mostly called Jacob, and which is perfect for a little boy. I said, but once he
Mhm.
started getting older, I'm like, dude, Jake is the guy you can rely on.
Yeah.
And so
Right?
I call him Jake.
Yep.
And so and it's so funny because when Jake from State Farm came out,
Jake from
everybody
State
would say
Farm.
to him, they would say to him, "What are you wearing, Jake?
Yeah.
She sounds hideous.
What are you
She
wearing?"
sounds hideous.
Oh, people guy.
Oh.
I mean, that's an old commercial,
Uh-huh.
but they would say, "What are you wearing, Jake?"
Yeah, it's not that old.
No, not really.
Well,
I
I do
know.
have a new Jake from State Farm, but I mean the original Jake.
She's got her daughter's name is Harley.
Harley's a good name.
Cool.
Mhm.
I like that name.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
cool. You know
Yeah.
what? The Hubs has a friend. Oh my gosh, you'll never, ever, ever guess his name.
What is it?
Starts with an S.
Shannon.
It's a
No.
guy?
Shannon.
It's a guy, yeah.
Yeah, Shannon. I went to school with a guy named Shannon.
Well, Shannon's
Uh-huh.
typically,
Stace-
yeah.
Stacy.
Yeah, Stacy.
Uh-huh.
Those are boys.
Don't
Those
know.
are boys' names that girls started using.
Sherman.
Yeah.
Sherman.
No.
Sherman.
Not
You'll
Sherman.
never guess in a million years.
Oh, Simon. Linda says Simon.
Nope.
Is it
Sherry
like the
says
name of a
Sherry.
city?
No.
Sherry says Sherry.
Yeah.
Sherry.
You want me to
Yeah,
tell
of
you?
course.
Yes, please.
Okay, get ready. His real name is Sweet Pea.
Oh,
Really?
I've seen that. I've
Yeah.
seen people do that.
No.
What do they call them?
They call him Sweet Pea.
Do they really?
Sweet pea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the Hubs was talking about Sweet Pea this, Sweet Pea that, and I said, well, what are you talking about? He said, Sweet Pea. Like, that is that's his name.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
There was
Bless
another
his little
guy.
heart.
Yeah.
In this day and age, that would be a problem for him at school.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
older. He's
probably.
probably in his 50s.
Oh,
Okay.
good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another guy, another friend of actually a former landlord I had. His name was Awesome.
Wow.
AWESOME. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Did he
No.
change it to that? Like,
No,
did he?
no, his parents
He-
named him that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
That'll get your attention.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they were looking for.
Maybe.
Mm.
Non-smoking. No
Shirley.
smoking? Okay, now you're just killing me.
No smoking?
What?
Smoking?
That's what Steve said. I know a guy named No Smokum. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah.
Huh.
No smoking.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I hated my name when I was growing up. I was the only Amber that I knew. People would call me Amber Pampers.
Oh.
And my last name was Allen. So they would always tease me like, are you sure? And because, in class, they didn't realize what my name was. So they would say, Allen? I said, you mean Amber? They're like, oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Amber Allen. Okay. And until a little boy came into our school, and I'll never forget his name. His name was Grant. His first name was Grant. His last name was Shirley. So so what happened to him happened to me. They were like, is there a Shirley here? You're like,
Oh.
you mean Grant? And I felt so bad for him, but I was like, thank God I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Dana, I blame you.
Thank you, Heather.
Uh-oh, what did I do now?
You have to tear out 2 rows.
Oh, yeah. That was me all day long.
Dana, you bad girl.
I am.
Here. Dang it.
I have a feeling I don't have to go back to the yard.
Okay. Where are you gonna go?
Home.
Good for
Because
you.
I was going to take an empty back to the yard, which passes home, so I could drop an empty, but I don't think they have any empties here.
Nice.
Oh, look, there's Crete Carrier.
What does that mean?
There's Crete. I want to work for Crete. Let's just say that.
Okay. What are you working
Okay.
on, Robin?
Oh,
Linda
this
said.
is the baby's dress.
Oh yeah.
Baby's dress.
Wait, that was on like a Finish It Friday, like from 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah, be quiet.
Oh, okay.
She's still not finished.
I have no room to talk. I was just, giving you a little head.
Apparently,
It takes me 6 months to finish a blanket, so I don't even pay attention to me.
apparently said baby is larger than average. And
Oh
when,
yeah, you told me,
when I finally got the measurements,
Linda.
I had 6
She-
inches to go.
She had a fit, is what I heard.
He did. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Steve talked me down from the ledge the other night.
Thank
Oh, my
you,
God.
Steve. Okay, I will be back. I've got to go make a phone call to dispatch, to the ball and chain. Okay?
Okay,
I'll be
Heather.
back.
Okay, Dana.
Nope.
Bye-bye. Bye, Heather. Heather, we're usually on Thursday afternoons, and we're also usually on Thursday mornings, and we're also usually on Sunday morning and Sunday evening. Minimally. That's when you'll find us. Dang it.
Jason, can you check on Mom? She's got to get ready for another appointment soon.
Oh, you guys
Okay.
have it. My IT lady's calling. That's never a good thing. Oh, I guess I should mute myself before I find out what I broke.
Oh my God, Darla, it's just us. What are we gonna do? Robin's usually the talker and the thinker. I'm not usually that. I don't do that. So you guys have any questions for me? Anything you want to know? Any personal stuff? You got all the dish?
I can't think of anything.
Work at school and have some, well, whatever. I took this summer off. So my mom got really sick and I've got a lot of kids. So what I did was I woke up one day and I called in sick because I was tired. I called in sick. It was like February. I called in sick. And then the next day I was like, I think I'm going to call in sick again. And so I tried doing, FMLA. It was just too long of a process. So I quit my job. And let me tell you something. I am rested. But I'm anxious to go back to work again. I am actually working. What did she say? Yeah. So how many things do I have going on? You want to know? Okay, I can't tell you. I have 5 mosaic blankets going on. I have a cardigan that you just saw with those little itty bitty squares. I have the little balls going on. I have a shirt right here. Wait, where's my shirt? Oh, my shirt's in my mom's room. So I have a shirt going. And then I have this one. Oh my gosh. This is, I guess, it's kind of like a mosaic. But I have a problem. My little grandchildren got into my yarn, right? And they took the needle. So I can't remember this is a 4.5 or a 5. And if I put a 4.5 and a 5, it's going to look different. If I put a 5 and a 4.5, it's going to look different. So all I can remember is I think it was gold. So yes, I'm working on quite a bit. And that's not even that right behind me, which is a, what do you call those? Poncho. That's a poncho. This blanket right here, I started. I haven't finished. That's a double crochet, a V-stitch all the way. And then I'm not even going to show you that stuff over there because you don't need to know. You don't need to know. I can tell you that Darla's probably working on a cardigan, a shirt.
No,
It's a
I
secret.
can tell you what she's working on. She's working on a swimsuit cover-up for Robbin.
Me.
Are you really?
I don't know. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said I might. But whatever this is it.
Oh, you took
So-
out your rose?
I need something like that. You know, that pattern would actually look good for my curtains.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a 2-row repeat?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I need something like that that's lacy, but still covers, people can't just see in.
Mm-hmm.
I need that. I need
Okay.
it. Because I took out my curtains. I was going to make curtains out of right here. That was another one of my projects out of this.
Ooh.
And I started making it. I was making the arcade stitch. Oh my gosh. I forgot how long the arcade stitch took. Because it's like double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, 5 double crochet in the same stitch, and then 5 double crochet in the next same stitch. And I'm like, you know what? I'm about done with these double crochets. I'm just saying, I'm about done with them. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, you really have to run? I thought you really had to run like 5 minutes ago, Heather.
Yeah,
how do I know what you work on?
Way of
I
doing
work on so I don't know, Darla, you seem to be very focused on what you're doing. So you look like you like a one project person, right?
I have been lately, but I don't like to have too many on the go at once. Like sometimes I might have 3, maybe. Yeah, I don't like a lot because then I get confused. I'm like, which one do I work on? Should I do this one? I don't know what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm not that person.
I know.
I'm 17. And that's because I get a stupid idea in my head. And instead of writing it down, I use crochet as my notebook.
Oh, yeah.
So I started, I'm like, okay, I'll remember that. And like Darla says, I probably won't, but it makes me feel better to start it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
take a picture. Heather says, take a picture. And when I need a break from something, I need something small, like those little balls that I'm doing, like a square that I'm doing. If I need something small, if the cardigan is something that I really, really want to work on, and sometimes those 5 blankets that I'm working on that are mosaic, they can get overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah.
So I have to really step back and take a break from that. But oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I love doing them. And I made a mistake like 5 rows back.
Oh.
So what I did was I didn't fix the mistake. I just made more of them. So the mistake is consistent.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like it's supposed to be part of the pattern. Yeah, I did that.
Good idea.
I did that.
Yep. It becomes a feature.
And Heather, it's funny you said take a picture of your project, unless you lose your phone. Now, when Facebook first started, you could link your photos to your Facebook. So every picture you took, it went straight to your Facebook account and it would save it into a non-published folder. You can't do that anymore, obviously, but and I remember my password and I remember my email from my Facebook. So I still have my original one, unlike my children who are on their 5th or 6th one by now because they can't remember I don't remember what my email was. I'll just redo it again. I'm like, really? How do I know if I'm messaging the right account? I don't know. But yeah, I do have way too many whips, but I love them all. I love them all.
Yeah. Well, I don't love them all. I love most of them.
Well, then they're not whips. You should just rip them out. They're rips.
Remember, I ripped out a bunch.
Well, that's true, Heather.
I have those 2 sweaters that I'm still on the fence about.
I don't remember the sweaters. What were they?
Well, one of them is a hexi-cardi, which I don't remember how to make. And the other one is, I don't even know what it is. It's just kind of a back and forth thing. The problem is I'm really close to being done with that one.
The back and forth one or the hexi one?
The back and forth one. And I can't remember if one of them I couldn't find where I was at in the pattern. So I'm sure that one's going to get ripped out.
Yeah, if you don't know where, there's just no recovering if you can't, But the hexi-cardi is super easy to do.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to be Facebooking when it's FaceTiming when I
get the shirt done, I'll start working on the hexi-cardi. And then we'll figure out what kind you can do, because you can do so many. I've done the any which way fillet in a hexacardy before. I've done like little boxes open work. I've done the last one I did was just, is this the one? No, the last one I did was all double crochet. And then I found because when you scroll and you just scroll and you just scroll.
I do know that.
And then you go to the crochet to hit all the new channels that you haven't seen before. And then I found this one, and it is a third loop because it's half double crochet. So it's an interlock half double crochet in the third loop.
That's what
And
this
I'm like,
is.
huh?
That's what this is.
It's third loop?
Yep. All of this is, well, back loop. The same thing, right? No,
No,
you're right.
it's not.
Third loop is different. I lied.
Yeah, so it's a interlock half double crochet in the third loop. And I might do that for my next cardigan. My next hexie. Yeah. Oh, that'll take a while. That'll take a minute.
Yeah.
But it pushes those 2 stitches forward and gives it such a nice texture.
Yeah.
And hers kind of looked almost like an arrow going one way and then arrows going the other. Like,
yeah, you guys can see the ridge on this.
I definitely can see the ridge, yeah.
Because this is all back loop only. The whole thing is back loop only.
I love working in the back loop.
Mm-hmm. It really, really adds a lot of texture to it.
Oh, that's amazing, Heather.
Leather did a hexacardy as a princess house coat.
Oh, no, that's Stitch and Leather.
For her granddaughter. That's cute.
I forgot what Stitch and Leather's name is, but I'll just call you Stitch and Leather. I forgot. I confused you with Heather. I apologize. Miss Leather.
Ooh, that
Call you
smells
Miss Leather.
Mm-hmm. That smells good. Mm-hmm.
She needs to grow into it, though. That's okay. She definitely will. Before you know it, you'll have to make her another one because she has grown out of it.
Norina. Norina.
That's right. I remember that because that's my mother-in-law's name, Noreen.
We just had a
conversation. 8 years, Marina. Thank you for accepting that.
Okay, here we go. Now we change to.
So I have had 3 appointments today, 2 of which I have fulfilled, and then my mother has her rheumatoid arthritis appointment at 2, about an hour. So I am going to have to let y'all go. So, Darla, Robbin, have a lot of fun. And I apologize. I really talked a lot this whole time and didn't hardly let anybody else talk.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, so you said you thought that. Yeah, you said you thought that might take 3 skeins.
No, I have 3 skeins. I don't know how many it's going to take. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, that's right.
But I was just going to leave too. I'm starving.
Oh, yeah. We're just over an hour, and I don't know when we're going to get Dana back. My IT lady said she's got all my new yarn uploaded, so I have to go input. We have to, when we get something new, she has to create that it's a new product. So she creates a new product, and then I go in and put in all of the different colors and all of that stuff. So I have to do all of that today. And then I'll have to go take pictures of the kit, and I'll do that. I won't do that today. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that at the shop where I've got room to spread out and the light's better. So,
yeah,
excited about that. And we got a lot of new yarns this time. A whole bunch of different things. Some real pretty colors, some real good springy colors. Plus, I actually got some Christmas yarns in.
Oh,
so, it ain't that long.
Oh, I know. It'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, and if you're already thinking about working on projects, so got that. But yep, so I'll go get today's stuff loaded in the computer, and then There was something else I had to do today. Probably some phone calls. And I got to take those. Got to go deliver some eggs. Got to deliver eggs. It's Wednesday. Got to make my egg delivery. I always forget because I used to do it on Friday, but now it's Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So.
Oh, Susan's not ready for Christmas.
Me either. But
I'm ready for summer if it'll stop raining. We've had a lot of rain.
That's all we have is just cold and rain. Although by this weekend, we're supposed to have beautiful, I think it was in the 80s this weekend. So that's going to be lovely. I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I really want to get this summer dress done. Oh, and I started putting together my blocks from the Spring Square shop.
Oh.
No, yeah.
What?
Spring Square.
Swear.
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
So I started working on that last night. I'm not quite halfway done with that. So I kind of wanted to do something that I could get marked off, but it's taking me a little longer than I thought to do. Because I thought you could do it like all at once because I'm doing the join as you go, but you literally have to go 2 sides around on the square, cut your yarn, and then finish it up. And I didn't think there was going to be all this yarn cutting. So, Susan, Darla Susan wants to know what you just said.
Yeah, I'm, it was a secret, first of all, what I'm making. And then Robbin wants a beach cover-up. So it might be that. I don't know yet. I mean, I don't know.
It looks very, very much like that.
Yeah, it's a mesh stitch anyway, so it would make a nice cover-up. Yes, it would. So we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
I know right now I got to eat something.
Yep. Yeah, and Miss Morgan just sliced up some cucumbers for me. So.
Oh, nice.
It smells so good. You wouldn't think that cucumbers have a smell, but I can definitely smell them, and they smell purple. So, all right, guys, I think we're gonna have a short day today. Oh, dog drool in your living room windows. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds familiar. So you got all that done, and now you get to crochet and knit the rest of the day. Good job. Good job. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Bye, all you chatters.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Robin.